Hello, welcome to Koto Games Summoners Wars Pro in the making. This time we're gonna be talking about toaH Hard Floor 93. And this time it's gonna be just making this floor look easy with this combination of monsters. You don't need to have the extremely powerful combination to counteract the Leo boss stage. But you need to, if you have the proper monsters like these, for example, these Camules available in the stores like I had before, then you will be able to clear this floor really easy without just this combination. As you were able to see at the beginning, all of the monsters I have on this list, only one of these monsters is a 6-star monster, and that will be um, Teon. I did not make him 6-star to play this floor because I'm pretty sure that they will be able to do this floor without him being a 6-star monster. All of the guys on this team are just support for Camules and Michelle. Now, Camules, I had this monster a long time ago. I pulled this monster from one of the monthly check-in Light and Dark scroll, and I didn't see the use of him, but I read the skill, and I said maybe one of these days I'm going to use this monster. So whenever I used to pull an elemental from the unknown scrolls or from the magic shop or from the social summons, I used them to skill up this guy because I really wanted to skill him up because I thought he was going to be very useful in guild battles and also in some arena combinations in which they will be targeting him. Now, what is good about this guy? Camules with the first skill is going to be landing a, a continuous damage effect for 2 turns whenever he hits a critical hit with the first. And with the second skill is going to be increasing the attack bar by 50% and also the critical rate and the attack power for 3 turns. But that's not what he's good for. The third skill is going to be the one. With the third skill, he's going to be activating an endure that will last for 3 turns. That will prevent the HP from falling under 1. So he's going to be alive for 3 turns no matter what happens. And also he's going to be reflecting 30% of the damage that he receives back to the attacker. And these guys on toaH Hard, they hit really hard. And also, we kill them with continuous damage. That skill, when it's maxed, is going to be available again in 5 turns. And he's going to be having that skill for 3 turns. So basically, when we pair him with Michelle is going to be, as you saw there, Michelle is going to be using block flow. That skill, the block flow, is going to be allowing him to extend the time for the beneficial effects and decrease the times for the harmful effects. So basically, by having Michelle on violent, she's going to violent proc and she's going to be having the block flow available really quick, really soon. So we're going to be elongating these skills on the beneficial effects on Camules, and then we're going to have available the Power of Darkness skill that will be granting again the endure for 3 turns, and also he's going to be granting again the reflection of the damage received, the 30% reflection of the damage received for another 3 turns. So basically, whenever we end up using these 2 guys, there's no time in the game in which he's not going to be having the skill available. So what's the strategy here? We need to target the Fire Inugamis because the Fire Inugamis will be attacking Michelle, and that's why Teon is on the team, because whenever they kill Michelle, Teon will be reviving Michelle. Now, the water guys here, they will always be attacking either the Green Reaper, either Tyron, or they will be attacking Camules, but they will not be attacking the wind monsters. So basically, as soon as they target the one that is with the lowest HP, that in this case is going to be Camules, then they are going to be reflecting the damage, and I have Camules on full revenge, so that way, whenever he's attacked, he has the chances of attacking them back, and with 100% critical rate, he's going to be landing the harmful effects, the continuous damage for 2 turns. So this strategy, there's no way for this strategy to fail unless the RNG wants you to fail. But it's really easy because you can try it like this. The monster I have in here, I have 3 4 stars monsters, and I have 1 5 stars that will be Tyron, and the other one is going to be the Green Reaper. Now this Green Reaper is here just for 2 reasons. He's built on despair, so if I need to despair stun anyone, I will try to do it with the first skill. And also on the third skill, he's going to be freezing the target and decreasing the attack speed of that target. So I need to have that available, so in case that Michelle fails to violent proc and give me again the block flow to elongate the beneficial effect, then the Green Reaper is going to be freezing the target that is not stunned. So that way I will be able to keep Camules alive and I don't have to waste a revive on him. Also, the Green Reaper is there because he will be, with the second skill, is going to be activating 2 continuous damage on all of the enemies. So basically it's going to be making the run faster. Why the Green Reaper and not Barretta? Because the Green Reaper is water. And what I want to happen is that Leo is going to be moving first on the boss stage. So when Leo moves, he's going to be targeting either Tyron or the Green Reaper because they are water. And when that happens, I will have the chance to move before the Ragdolls with Camules. And then, as Camules will be with the lowest HP of the team, then they are going to be targeting him. But we cannot go to the boss stage with really low HP, because if we do that, then Leo is going to be targeting Camules, and we don't want that to happen because Leo is going to be the first to move. Now, if I had a Leo on this team, it would have been perfect because I will block the other Leo's skill, and then I wouldn't have to be relying on the RNG at the boss stage. Now, as you can see here, they are just dying because of the continuous damage, and they are just killing themselves. Whenever they attack Camules, and Camules will reflect back the damage, that is going to be dealing damage a lot. I like the previous stage a lot because it's fun to watch the Raugs proccing the violence on the first kill and killing themselves real quick. It's really fun to watch that, right? And this floor is really easy when you see it like this, because these guys are increasing the attack speed, and the faster they move, the faster they die, right? What I need to make sure before I get to the boss stage is I need to make sure that I have all of my skills available before I run to the boss stage. And I also need to make sure that Camules is not the one that is not at least 20 or 25% of the HP, of the maximum HP, because if it is below 20%, then Leo is going to be attacking him, and I don't want Leo to attack him real quick, because if Leo attacks him, then it's going to be a mess. I will have to rely on Teon going ahead and reviving him and then proccing the violent to make the research on him, and I don't want to rely on that. But still, that's why everybody in this team has a function. Teon is there, so that way Teon is going to stun with the first kill. If they by any chances they kill Michelle, like it happened now, then Teon is going to be reviving Michelle, and then Michelle is going to be again back up to be able to elongate the beneficial effects on Camules. Now, at this point of the game, I just need to stun them and keep them away from moving, because now I just need to stay alive and move to the next stage. Now they are gonna die from the dots. That's my thought in this situation. I have to kill them with the dots. Now you see here, everybody died, but I have Teon. And I know that the damage that I'm dealing right now with this low damage, I'm not going to activate the continuous damage from the Green Reaper. I just need to keep him stunned and revive my guys. The next one to revive is going to be Michelle, because when I revive Michelle, then Camules will not be dealing the continuous damage with the first kill. So reviving Michelle, now I need to freeze him, so that way I keep him alive. I keep everybody alive and I keep attacking. It's gonna be low damage because everybody's low stars, is low level, and also the Winger is going to be landing a glancing hit on him, and I just try to stun him, stun him, and stun him. And as soon as he's stunned, I make sure I keep myself alive. Now what I need to do right now is just to try to heal, and when I heal, then I make sure that I get with the most HP on the next round. So even though now the good thing is that now, as you can see, Camules has more HP than Michelle. And with this HP right now, when I move to the next stage, then Leo is going to be attacking one of the water guys. And after Leo moves, then I will have the chance to activate the power of darkness skill that is in Camules. And that is going to be giving me the advantage of the match. Because the only thing that we need to happen is that we need the ragdolls to attack Camules. But we need them to do that before we activate, after we activate the power of darkness. Now let's see what happens. You see, Leo targeted the Warrior Green Reaper. So that means that we have the chance to move. Now, sometimes the RNG is going to be really crazy and Tyron is going to crit on Leo. And the RNG trying to help you out as well. Um, I just need to make sure that I activate the power of darkness before anything happens. The RNG as well can play really bad with you because in this case they can also go ahead and target Michelle instead of Camules. Now here comes the move. I hit them, and the passive, the ragdoll passive, is going to be increasing the attack bar of all allies whenever any of the allies receives a critical hit. So basically, they are gonna be killing themselves because my Camules is activated with 97% critical rate. It's going to be soon 100%, but I don't need to do anything else with him. I just need it for this floor. So as you can see here, whenever they attack him, he has a chance to counterattack because he is on triple revenge. And then whenever he counterattacks, he's going to be landing the continuous damage for 2 turns. So I just have to target one of the guys, hit the critical hit, wait for the revenge to proc, and then it's going to be just killing themselves because also, besides applying the continuous damage, whenever they attack the Camules, they are going to be receiving 30% of the damage dealt back to them. So basically there's no way to lose when you look at the strategy on this situation, but the RNG sometimes will play you crazy. When that happens, when you see that the RNG is not playing on your side, just go ahead and try again, retry again, because if you do step by step what you saw in this video and the strategy as I explained the strategy, there's no reason for you to fail. Just keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, and you will be able to move and clear this floor really easy without any inconvenience. Now, why I'm not reviving anyone else? Because there's no need to revive anyone else. The only thing that I will do here will be just to keep him there, just to keep Camules there to absorb the damage, to hit back and apply the continuous damage. You see, Leo's gonna die the next time he moves. Everybody's gonna die real soon because there's nothing else that they can actually do. And if I revive any of the water guys, I'm gonna be wasting a hit on Camules, and then anything that I revive is going to be just a waste. So just keep him there and apply the continuous damage, and you can see that I even have the power of darkness skill available before I run out of the beneficial effects. Now, as you can see here, that was the victory. It was really easy to clear this floor with this strategy. We just need to go ahead and keep on moving. And now we can see here floor the floor 93 was clear already. I'm gonna try to clear ToaH hard before I go over anything else. Now let's go ahead and have a quick look at the runes so you can actually see. This is Teon. I use these stats for him to be able to be working on any dungeon. These are just run sets that I put on this guy because I don't actually use them at this moment. I may be using this guy later on. You can pause the video anytime if you want to see the stats of the runes. And this is it. You need to put everybody on this pair but Michelle. And you need to put Michelle on violent because the more she violence, the quicker that you have available the block flow skill to elongate the beneficial effects. That's all we need. Also, it is really good to have Camules on full revenge. Remember, when he is attacked, he's going to be revenging and he's going to be try to get him at least 100% critical rate, so that way when he hits back, he's going to be applying the continuous damage. Try to make him at least 40% accuracy or above. It's preferable to have him on an attack on slot 2 at crit rate on the slot 2 and accuracy on the slot 4, so that way you have as much accuracy as possible. You don't need him to be fast because he has the highest base speed of all of the guys, so he's going to be moving first. And basically this is really easy. It doesn't matter how fast he is, but you cannot have him very fast, because if you have him faster than is required, then you're gonna be losing that beneficial effect really soon. So basically, this is one of the best strategies in the game. You just need to go ahead and put him there, just wait for him to be hit, and if you pair this guy, let's say with the Dark Undyne, for example, she was going to be reviving, and also if he dies, she's going to be reviving him with full attack bar, so he will be able to activate that skill right away. You can use this guy on Guild Wars against Theomar's combinations, or you can also use these guys against Perna and against any really fast any really fast damage dealer. Now guys, thank you very much for watching, and like and subscribe. Any comments, anything else, I'll be more than glad to help you. Have a great day.